All right, today we're going to work with Google Classroom. It's a great way to save paper, and we're finding a lot of new uses for it all the time. So once you go to Google Classroom, you can just Google it and go into it. I will have given you a code so you can get into our classes. It's a very secure area. This is actually my dashboard, so what you're looking at is the classes I've created. You'll see we have STEAM, Genius Hour, Social Studies, Science. I have a class for Miss Bax students when they visit with me, and an ELA classroom also. What's nice about Google Classroom is they are secure not only to the public and out to the internet, but to each other. Miss Bax's class can't get into your assignments, and you can't get into theirs. So it keeps it nice and straightforward, and makes it very nice accessible point for us, and like I say, saving a lot of paper. So clicking in any one of these, like I say, yours will look slightly different, but I call these like the Monopoly cards. You start at a place like this, so you'll each have 5 classrooms for me, and I've made them by this subject, so we're just click on the Genius Hour for now. Each one has a different heading at the top, a different theme, so when you get in, you'll know if you're in the right one or not. You'll kind of get to recognize the different ones. This is one where I put 2 assignments. It starts with the name of the assignment, which is Genius Hour 2, because we're starting our second one. There'll be a little explanation, pick a topic with enough information to wow us. And then I've attached 2 different documents. One is a Google Doc and one is a Google Drawing. Now these are going to be blank templates that when you open up, it's just going to be the blank page. Oh, this one actually has stuff on it. Perfect. So I've titled it Genius Hour 2. You're going to, when you get this, I make a template, and then I'm able to push a blank copy out to each of you, but you're able to edit it and then submit it as your own when you send it to me. So you're going to tell me what subject you're going to research. You're going to be 5 new facts that nobody else will know. Remember, on Genius Hour, you can't tell me something that we would know just off the top of our heads. It needs to be new facts. And then we're going to use the 3 phrases we've been using all year. I notice, this reminds me of, and I wonder. And that's how you're going to set up. That's going to be step 1 of your Genius Hour. So this is the research phase where you're looking things up. And then if we come back out here, when you finish the research phase, the presentation you're going to make us is going to be a Google Drawing, which we've been practicing. And this will be a blank Google Drawing, and you know how to use these, and if not, we've got lessons on those on the how-to site also. So you'll create your drawing teaching us about your wonderful Genius Hour. And when you finish all of these, you will be submitting to me. You'll arrow back to your main, go back to the main classroom, and you can turn it in. Do not use the share button when you're finished, because that sends me an email which just loads up my mailbox. What you want to do is submit it to me. The only time you'll use the share button is if we were to do a project with more than 1 person on it. You would then type their email address in here if someone's in your group, and then you can all be working on it together at school, or also when you're at home. You'll be able to edit it. But that's the only time we're going to use the share button. I do not want you sharing with me, because it will be shared with me because you're in my classroom. So once you're done with that, you'll submit your work, and you can see by me, I'm going to come over here, I can see when you're done. There's always a due date on it, and I can see there's 1 done, and then there's 31 not done. When it's done, I can actually, let's see if I can go into this. All right, we have 1 that's done, and I would be able to go into it, and this is where I can add a grade, and I can also make personal comments to you, and then when I'm done with grading everybody's, I return it back. I can change the point system here. Most of the time we'll have it at 10 points, not 100 points. So this is a great way for us to be saving paper and not turning everything on a piece of paper, and yet we will be able to show the class and produce things that will reflect your learning. So I hope this has helped you with Google Classroom. Remember, a lot of our homework will be on this during the week. Check back often. And remember not to do any assignments unless I've assigned them to you. Okay? I'll need to explain them before you assign them. So good luck.